Today is the day. Finally, a very long time, 9 months after creating this little knit-along, this little matchy knit-along, I am finally drawing a name from this adorable little bag that my sister-in-law gave me some time ago, and I am using this bag to knit from home because there is no way to close it, and here you have the names. So hello everyone, welcome back to my very small place on the internet where I talk about anything related to my knitting life, my knitting adventures, and all the other projects I have been developing over the years. My name is Isabelle. I am in France, in Normandy, and today we are having a very gloomy day, windy and rainy day. Once again, we had some nice day in the past after in between storms. But today is not a very sunny day. And today it's going to be a very special episode about my knit-along that have not been taken care of very much. But there are some of you who've been following. I should have already shown, the little bag to you in the teaser. But some of you have been following, have been posting, have been using the idea of this little knit-along. And if you are interested into me talking about the knit-along, talking about the prize and drawing the winner, please stay tuned. And first, what am I wearing on this cold, windy and gloomy day? So I'm wearing my fleur shawl that I made, Fleur by Espace Tricot, that I made with Nutiden in Parallel, this pink one that Caroline sent me and gave me when I was talking about the kryptonite yarn, the one that was tempting me so much, and Nutiden was one of them, and she offered to give me some of her Nutiden from her stash because she had a huge stash. And the white one, which is, it's a more complicated name for me, Duvkula or something like that. Anyway, I used this yarn held single, and I made the big bubbles and even bigger than the ones recommended in the pattern with Nutiden held single, and I made the bubbles also onto the border. It was quite an endeavor. It's not easy to make bubbles with Nutiden held single. I did manage it. It was kind of the I'm not sure how to say that in English. The one project that allowed me to think that I could knit with Nutiden, because all of the complicated stuff were there. So I knew I was going to be able to make whatever I wanted to be making after that. Anyway, on this very gloomy day, very cold day, and I have a non-perfect linen dress under, it's the perfect accessory because Nutiden is light and very warm, and I do appreciate all of these qualities on days like today. Okay, the little matchy knit-along. I wanted to call it matchy knit-along, but the hashtag was already taken. But as you know, only one of you used the hashtag on Instagram, and as Instagram is going to be changing the policy regarding subscribing to hashtag, we won't be able to subscribe to hashtag any longer. You will be able to watch all the posts with one hashtag in the search area, but you won't see them in your home feed, I guess, any longer. So maybe if one day I decide to host another knit-along, I will only host it on Ravelry. That's going to be just the perfect place for it. Anyway, this little matchy knit-along, I had the idea of it because this is something that I like to be doing. this is something that allows me to use some of the leftovers from my stash and not waste yarn or have yarn sitting over there that, nothing will happen to it and it's going to be collecting dust. And also because as I want to be wearing my knits, and I do wear my knits every day, summer, winter, I do wear my knits every day, having matching accessories that are not necessarily true perfect matches, but that go together, that uses some of the leftovers, so that you can go down to all the yarn you have and have no more of this yarn in your stash. So using some of the yarn with the same color, the same texture, will allow to use most of my yarn and will allow me to wear my knits with a matching hat or caul or shawl or mittens or something with a little accessory. And to show you the way I do it, and just for ideas, I'm not saying that you should do that at all. Here is my Agnes jumper, the one I did not recall the name of the other day. My Agnes jumper by Camille Laval. And I made the Agnes jumper with mohair des Fermes de France, that I bought in Poitou one day when I went to visit my mother. This is the chunkier gauge. I guess it's close to worsted or even a bit bigger than worsted. Anyway, this sweater I made because I had made one when I was a teenager. It got stolen from me, or I lost it. I think it was stolen. I put it on the chair in a cafe, went to the bathroom or something, and when I came back, it was not there any longer. And I was so sad that I had lost this sweater. It, was still into my mind and everything. And the pattern was not the same as this one, but it was very close, in very close colors. So when I saw the pattern, I said, okay, I want to make it. When I went to the mohair farm in the Poitou, I said, okay, you have all of the colors that I need. Let's go. So as always, I usually buy more than what I need because I hate to play yarn chicken and I hate to be forced to buy different dye lots. So with Mohair des Fermes de France, once one dye lot is all sold out, there will be another gray, dark gray. There will be another blue. There will be another white, but it's not going to be the exact same ones. So once the dye lot is gone, it's gone. So I always buy more than what I need. Usually, depending on the yardage on the ball, I usually buy one more ball than what I think I will need. So I had leftovers. So the first thing I need was a Saturday Shrug by Jackie Rose with the same yarn. So I had only that much left of the dark gray, the medium gray, the blue and the white. So I used all the white here too. And after that, I still had some leftovers that I made a softy hat out of the leftovers. And now I don't have anything remaining. I used absolutely everything of the little blue, the icy blue. I may have a little nugget left of the gray, not even, but now with the beanie. And now I have all of these that are matching. That means usually I don't need the caul when I'm wearing the sweater because the sweater is very, very warm. I usually wear the sweater with the beanie and it's just perfect. I like that, and there is absolutely none of this mohair left into my stash. So that was the idea. Making accessories or making pieces that won't sit somewhere in your wardrobe because they do not match any other pieces you have, and finishing all the leftovers. That was the idea. So when I started the little knit-along, I thought I would give, from February to the end of August. That was long enough, but after August arrived and September arrived and I was in the hospital and took me some time to have my head and my nose sticking out of this sweater. And here we are. Here we are. I am going to draw the winner today, and I'm not attached to numbers and stuff like that. But the fun coincidence is that in my Knitting Adventures series, this is the 100th episode. That's a landmark. Do what you want with that information. It's not important at all, because overall it is my 175th episode overall. That covers all of the different series I have here on YouTube, and it's the 100th episode of my knitting adventure. So maybe I should have done something special for the 100th episode. Maybe. So there you have it. I'm drawing a winner from this little can. So I'm going to show you all of the entries that are on the Ravelry thread, and to show you all the names and everyone who's been entering any matchy accessories. Most of them are accessories, and you will see that some ideas are so good. For example, using 2 leftovers from 2 sweaters to make a matching accessory that will go with either one of them. Perfect, perfect. Someone used my own little pattern for making a little scarf and everything. So, okay, I'm just gonna show you the screen recording I made with the Ravelry thread. And of course I can do that because there are not that many entries. For the persons who have entered several pieces, I placed several papers. So you have more chance to be winning, even more than just if I was just drawing from the very few names who've entered the knit-along. What I am going to be showing here is people who've posted, and then we will draw from all the people who've posted, either here or on Instagram. So the first one was a hat that is made by Miss Weaver Knits. So there is very few of you who've posted, so good for you, good for you. And this hat is matching a sweater, and they can be either worn together or not. I'm not suggesting you wear everything together, but anyway, this can be matched. Buckaroo, who is in Australia, and that's a very funny one because she used my own little pattern to knit a scarf and to match another top, a little t-shirt that she's made with the same yarn, and she has now a matching little scarf. And these little scarves are so versatile, so useful, that was a very good idea, and not because you've used my pattern, right? And then Swedor made a crescent shawl with the remnants of 2 sweaters and other yarn from stash, and that means you can wear the shawl with any of the other sweaters. And having a shawl that will be easily used or worn with any of your other pieces on your wardrobe, or several of your pieces in your wardrobe, is a very good idea, because that means the shawl will be used and the sweaters will be used, and I like that. I like that very much. Then there was also another caul that was made, the mixed wave caul, with the leftovers from 2 other sweaters. And once again, this caul can be used with any of the 2 sweaters, and even with a whitish or beige sweater. And In a way, I like that very much, and that's really, really what I wanted to see or promote or influenced you to be making, because I think it's a very good idea. Then Jill M. Smith, for real, I know you're for real, I know, made a beanie or a hat out of some yarn that was left over from other projects. And, you know, once again, a summer hat that will match the other t-shirts or tops that have been made with the same yarn. Perfect. Perfect. Buckaroo, who is also in Australia. Buckaroo, you have posted so much. I have placed several papers in your name, with your name in my little bag to draw, because you have posted so much. So the first one, you made a headband out of leftovers or the same yarn from another t-shirt. Then a scarf that goes with the tea tank out of this self-changing yarn that I need to get to that, because I think it's really, really interesting, that type of yarn. I've used it in two shawls of mine. One I've managed the colors, and the other one I just let it go. And it's really, it's a very interesting effect. Next, a little scarf to go with a sweater. You know I like that. You know I like that. And a beret that will also go with a cardigan. So, you know, that's really the spirit of what I was wanting to, you know, influence you to be making. So Jill made also another hat that is matching her cardigan. And these two pieces really do go very well together. Then Perry Necker, who made a cabin shawl by Stephen West to match a sweater with some of the same yarn in the sweater. And I have to say, this shawl caught my eye, because this is reminding me of the Slipstravaganza colors of the shawl that I made. And of course, I liked it a lot. I still like it a lot. And of course, I do like the color choice here to match the sweater. And then O. Henry 280, who made a little pumpkin hat for Halloween for his or her, I guess, her nephew. And this is leftover from the yarn that was used to make a little sweater for the little boy. So, okay, that also was a very good idea. And you said he was so adorable on Halloween. I do guess so, because little pumpkin hats for boys, or children, I should say, I really like that. And I'm a bit disappointed that these were not so much hyped when my children were little. But, you know, maybe one day I will be knitting for other children in my family. So there you have it, all of the entries. And now we are gonna proceed to draw a name. And to thank you so much for participating, I have decided to buy a copy of 52 Weeks of Accessories to the one person who will be drawn. When Len Magazine, Line, however you pronounce it, published this book, my first reaction, and I know it's on camera, it's in one of the videos somewhere. My first reaction, this is this time. My first reaction was, this book is for me, and I think I even pre-ordered it, because it is full. So the softy hat comes from this book. It is full of very good ideas to use your leftovers overall. And of course, if there are leftovers, there will be matching pieces but if, you know, if the style is not the same, maybe they won't match, but at least they will have you use your leftovers, or that 1 or 2 skeins that are there that you bought and you don't know, you did not know what to make with it, and you still do not. You may find here a lot of good ideas. I browsed through that book a lot, and I also made the sea breeze beanie hat for my second son, and out of this book with leftover yarn I had from a scarf that I had made him, and with the leftover yarn, I did buy more because I was not sure I would have enough with that what I had left over, and I did not want to mix dye lots, so I bought a little more for him to make the beanie, and with the real leftovers of everything, I have almost nothing left, I made him a pair of mittens. So this is full of ideas to use your leftovers and to go down your stash and use what you've bought, because I'm guilty of having yarn in my stash that I don't use, and when I think of it, it always makes me sad. And as a teaser for my last video of the year in my no-buy project, I will introduce another rule for me. That means every other new cast on, it's this way, every other new cast on, I have to use yarn from my stash or pattern from my stash, you know, other than maybe socks, because as I'm a new sock knitter, I have not many sock yarn, and I just have plain ones, the one I got for my sons, so I may buy sock yarn. But other than that, use yarn from my stash, and if possible, with a pattern from my library, the one that I had, you know, thought about when I bought the yarn. Every other cast on, not sure I can commit to that, but not sure I can fulfill this commitment. But anyway, that will be my goal. And you see, these kind of books where you have many ideas, it's an inspiration, and usually these patterns are more on the easiest side. So there is a 52 weeks of easy knits that are really easy to make. These accessories are not always on the easiest side, but it's not on the very complicated side, and it's short projects. Okay, so that's for this book, and I thought it was a good idea as a prize. And now, drum rolls. Who's the winner? So I do not recall if I had said so. My sister-in-law bought this little bag in Britain, and it's the braise. Braise is mean Britain in Britain language, in Breton. And I usually knit with from that little bag when I'm at home, because it's not easy to be closed. You have to roll it over. It's not quite easy to be closed. Anyway, I've put all the name on the paper in the little bag here, and I'm going to draw a name. Buckaroo. So please, if I need to put that here, yes, Buckaroo. So please contact me either on Instagram or on Ravelry. And I think you are in Australia, so that may be a bit difficult for me to send the book over there. And the post office has already lost a big package that I sent there a couple months ago, and I'm so very mad at that. Anyway, maybe what I can do is I can buy you a voucher or a gift card in one store that is either close to you, or that is in Australia and can ship to you. And with the postage and everything, not just the book, you won't have to pay anything. So please contact me. I'm very happy because you have made several entries in this little knit along, and I'm very happy that you won. All the other ones, don't be sad, don't be mad. I may do something else at some other time if I have an idea. If I have ideas for knit-alongs, please tell me down below. And I completely forgot to use the animation that I've been playing with because I I was so excited to read the name. So I'm gonna film again that segment. With the confetti. My God, my God. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today after playing a lot with all the effects on the video. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope that this knit-along gave you ideas, and I hope that the book will bring much joy and happiness into the life of one of you. And as much as it is currently bringing me joy and happiness, many ideas, and I like to browse through and everything, I hope that your knitting is bringing you joy and happiness, because it's not coming all by itself. In particular, in this very strange world we are living in, it is very easy to feel overwhelmed, to feel very sad. And if you place some joy and some happiness into your knitting every day, one little stitch after one little stitch, that will bring you to a row, and a row to another row, and after that to a finished project, that will contribute to help build inner joy, inner happiness into your life. And if you just can't do it for yourself, do it for other people. Send your joy and happiness to other people, because in the process you will be making some for yourself. So yes, I thank you a lot for being here with me. I hope you have fun with the outtakes, because this is the first time I've been recording outtakes with the effects. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm gonna place that or not. You will see. You will see. And I thank you a lot for being here with me, and I will see you next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top. I am wearing my fleur shawl from Espace Tricot that I knit with Nutiden, that Caroline sent me out of her stash. And this pink one was... I looked at it and I don't remember. My surgery brain is striking again. Parallel and Douf couleur. Okay. Top. And will allow me to be able to wear my knits but I usually wear my 179th episode. 175. It is my 100. There is no animation for that. This one makes it. Okay, double thumb. I did not know that. How did I do it? How did I do it? Okay, so that's the thumb. And if I do that, where is the firework? How can I do the firework? I have to check. I have to check. Okay, just for you. This is the first time I am recording outtakes. So double thumbs should be the firework. Yes. Double thumb is the firework. That's perfect. Okay, so confetti. Okay. Confetti. Confetti. Can I make only one animation per video? Okay, so I started a new video. Confetti. Confetti. So that means, maybe that means there is only one animation possible per, because there was another one that was laser. Laser. I think, okay, laser. Yeah, maybe I need, there is a timeout, maybe. Laser. I need to, laser. Yes. Did you learn something? Because I did.